Hello everyone, my name's Tayla Daly. I'm 22 years old from Melbourne, Australia, and I'm going to be running you through our Jeunesse Global Opportunity presentation tonight. So we're going to be talking a little bit about the industry and what's happening in today's society, and then more specifically about Jeunesse, our cutting edge products, and how to turn this into a home-based business. But just before we get started, I'll share with you a little bit about my story and I guess my journey so far. 2.5 years ago, I was at university studying a double degree, and I just really wasn't passionate about what I was studying. I really couldn't see myself doing that course for another 4 years, let alone being in that industry for another 40. And luckily for me, I saw one of my really good friends just living the absolute dream lifestyle. He had total time and financial freedom to do the things in life that he enjoyed doing, which really appealed to me. So I went along to a meeting. I met a lot of everyday people that were doing really well. And I just thought, if them, why not me? I'm going to give this a go as well. So I'd never heard of network marketing or direct selling or anything like that. I've never been in business, beauty, or sales. So it was a totally new foreign concept for me, definitely out of my comfort zone. But in 2.5 years, I've now just qualified for my fifth all expenses paid international trip, which is a cruise departing out of Barcelona in May of this year. Absolutely cannot wait. But, I also have built my business to a level where I'm now making more money in this industry than if I'd finished my 4-year uni degree and gone into the workforce. And I guess I share that with you to show that, it doesn't matter if you're looking at this for the very first time like I was, or whether you're a seasoned veteran in the industry. Anybody can do well with this model if you're willing to put in the work and be coachable as well. But everyone gets involved in this industry for different reasons. I mean, you'll know the economy out there today. Jobs are becoming a lot more scarce with technology really taking over. And that, I guess, makes people work for a lot longer hours, meaning less time with their family and their kids and less time doing the things in life that they're actually really passionate about doing. So the network marketing industry is a fantastic way to not only create a financial freedom for yourself, but in turn it will help create a time freedom where you can actually live out your days doing the things in life you're passionate about doing. So it doesn't matter whether you want an extra $50 a week or $50,000 a week, whatever it is that you want, we can help you achieve that. This industry is absolutely exploding. People are really recognizing that there is a better way. This industry has expected to grow, or more over the next 10 years than it has over the last 50. So it's absolutely booming. And whether you know it or not, at the moment, 1 out of every 8 homes in Australia currently operates as a home-based business. To give you a little bit of an idea of the network marketing industry, and this slide absolutely blew me away when I was being shown this exact presentation a couple of years ago, but I'd never heard of network marketing. So when you look at, the NFL, music gaming, video gaming, Hollywood, the music industry, combine all of those together and it's still not even as big as this industry in terms of annual sales. Now you fast forward that just 1 year and a lot of companies either plateaued, went down, a couple had a few minor increases, but network marketing industry grew by $11 billion, which is absolutely massive. Don't just take my word for it. The Wall Street Journal did not a 1 but 2 but a 40-page spread on this industry and why now is a prime time to be getting involved. How network marketing provides the ultimate social business model. Some of the most well-known, respected financial people on the planet are either outright own their own companies in this industry or heavily invest in them. You might recognize Warren Buffett down the bottom, the smartest investor of all time. He's worth $96 billion, and he's come on record to say cash on cash return, this industry has given him the best investment that he's ever made. So we know the industry is absolutely exploding and you can make a little bit of money with any company if you're willing to roll up your sleeves and get to work. But if you want to create that long-term sustainable residual income, then it's so important to do your due diligence and to see what works in this industry, because success definitely does leave clues. Now, the anti-aging market, this was really fascinating to me. I guess I'd only just turned 20 when I looked into this, so anti-aging wasn't in my 5, 10, not even in my 20-year plan. So I was really looking into it, but this anti-aging market, it is absolutely booming. We really are an aging uh, population. And the anti-aging market is set to be $1 trillion industry in the next 10 years. So it doesn't really matter whether you're into anti-aging or you're not. As a business person and as an entrepreneur, what entrepreneurs do is they position themselves ahead of massive growing trends so they could capitalize on them. And knowing something's going to be $1 trillion industry in the next 10 years was something that I definitely wanted to be a part of. But you want something that's not just competitive. You want something that stands head and shoulders above the rest. And Jeanette absolutely has that with our world first product range. And I'll talk to you about all of that in a moment. Basically, in short, guys, the company we're going to talk to you about tonight, it's called Jeunesse Global. And no company in the history of this industry has achieved what we have in just 6 short years. So we've just become the fastest company ever to turn over $1 billion in annual sales. We've won all sorts of awards all throughout the industry, not only in network marketing, but in business in general with Daly awards and all sorts of things like that. We've won the Rising Star Award of this industry, and we're officially the fastest growing company in the world as well. You'll see this slide will give you a really good idea of our growth over the last 6 years. You'll see, particularly in our third year, we turned over $127 million in annual sales, so for the entire year. Fast forward that just 3 years, 2015 was our 6th year, and we were doing more than that a month. So we did turn over $1.1 billion, which is absolutely massive. The company's literally doubled in size every single year. Now, this industry, it's been around maybe 100, if not 150 odd years, and in that time, only 19 companies have ever been able to turn over the $1 billion in annual sales mark. Funnily enough, 18 of those are all skincare dominant, which gives you a little bit of an idea of a trend there as well. But this slide will show you how long it's taken some of the more well-known and recognized brands to turn over that $1 billion a year mark. You'll see Avon 86 years down to Nu Skin at 20 years. Jeunesse, we did it in 6 years. And we didn't just tiptoe over the $1 billion mark. We absolutely smashed it, doing $1.1 billion. And that is largely in part to do with our founders, Randy, Ray, and Wendy Lewis. They are absolutely exceptional people. And I love that this company is family owned. It means there's no shareholders, no investors. All the decisions are made in the best interest of us as distributors. So I'm not going to go into fully their story tonight. If you do want to have a look at it, get back to the person who sent you this link, and there's a great 5-minute video on these guys on YouTube. But Randy, he has a real rags to riches story. He put himself in the army to get an education, and his first paying job was securing a contract with NASA, a $30 million contract. So he was financially retireable in his early 20s. Wendy, she's a superstar in her own right. She's been voted in the top 20 most influential women of this industry 2 years in a row. And in 2014, she actually won American Businesswoman of the Year. So these guys, they are the absolute born entrepreneurs, and they are the most down-to-earth, nicest people. If you ever get a chance to meet them or you ever see them, they're just so funny, and they know that you can really tell and feel that their best interests are with us as the distributor. But they've been in this in this industry, for over 40 years, writing back office systems for other companies and stuff like that. And they really do say they've saved the best for their own company in Jeunesse. But because of their experience in the industry, they've been able to create a lot of relationships all around the world. So that's a big reason as well where we've had the fastest global expansion. We're able to go global immediately. So we're in now over 120 countries all around the world with over 40 global offices as well. So you can literally build this business on any continent on the planet, excluding Antarctica, but I don't think too many people will be complaining about that one. But it's so exciting from a global perspective, especially you think of technology these days, how it really is making the world a much smaller place. At the click of a button, you're connected to people all over the world. So to know that we're open for business all over is just awesome. So it's really exciting from a global perspective. Now, what really sets Jeunesse apart, we spoke about how the anti-aging market is thriving and you really want to be a part of a skincare dominant company. And with Jeunesse, we've got the world first adult-derived stem cell cosmetic range. Now, from an entrepreneurial point of view, having something world first, something that nobody else has, and something that if people like these products, there's nowhere else on the planet they can get them other than through us. So that creates a lot of demand and excitement for us. The guy behind the skincare, Dr. Nathan Newman, he lives in Beverly Hills. He's really, really well known in the US, and he deals with the absolute Hollywood elite. So he's on talk shows, Entertainment Tonight. He even goes to the Oscars, and he's a world leader in stem cell technology, and he's exclusive to Jeanette's, which means anything he makes, we get to pioneer first to the rest of the world. Now his skincare range, it's called Luminous. It's all natural, certified organic, hypoallergenic, paraben free, which is absolutely awesome. I mean, you think these days people are not only really conscious of what they're putting into their body, but also of what they're putting onto their skin as well. So to have something that ticks all those boxes is great. Our pinup product is a cellular rejuvenation serum, second from your left, and it's got 85% active ingredients. To give you a little bit of an idea, if you went into David Jones, Maya, anywhere, and you ask for their most potent serum, it's between about 3 and 15%. So at 85%, it's just blowing everything else out of the water. Not only that, but stem cells, it's a real buzzword in the beauty and even the medical industry at the moment. I mean, I read up the other day they're using stem cells to regrow people's breast tissue after they've had breast cancer. A lot of high-profile athletes from Rafael Nadal, Adam Goods, they're using stem cell treatments to be able to play for longer in their knees and their back. And there's even a video on YouTube, which we can send your way if you like, of a guy called Herschel McCallion. He had a cancerous tumor in his jaw, and the doctors had to cut that out. So he literally had a gaping hole in the side of his face. And he talks about how he was in excruciating agony every single day because his nerve endings and everything was exposed. 2 years, 24 stem cell injections from Nathan Newman, and they were not only able to regrow cartilage, but they were able to regrow tissue and even bone as well. So he actually doesn't even look like he's had anything ever happen to his face in the first place. So that gives you a bit of an idea of the power behind the technology of what we have exclusive to our range. Now, it's a real sexy word at the moment, stem cells, but all other products in the marketplace that are attempting to leverage up that stem cell word, if you ask them, what's it derived from, it either comes from a plant, animal, algae, fruit. Not one scientific study to show that any of those are even compatible with humans. So having the world first adult derived, that's why we're getting the amazing results that we are, and I'll show you some of those in a moment. But your serum, that's your pinup product, and that really needs to be locked in with a moisturizer. So we start with the Daily Moisturizing Complex. This one's got an SPF of 30, but I love that it's not thick and gluggy like other sunscreens. You can put it on 20, 30 seconds later, it's all dry. You can put on your makeup, whatever else it is that you wear. Doesn't smell sunscreeny either. So this is an all-round popular product because we all know that the sun is a major cause of skin damage and aging. So to have something that combats that is great. And then at night time, we've got the Advanced Night Repair. So this one's got an anti-inflammatory component. If you know anyone that suffered from fluid retention or puffy eyes when they wake up in the morning, they will love this product. It really rehydrates the skin. We've then got a cleanser. This is a 3-in-1 cleanser, exfoliator, and a toner. Nice and simple. Little goes a long way, and it gets in nice and deep and removes built-up toxins and grime from the skin. We've then got the Essential Body Renewal. So this one, it's a combination of your serum, your day cream, and your night cream. And it's just an all-over body moisturizer. Very, very all-round popular product. It's great for a lot of the dry skin conditions. Absolutely love that one. I know a lot of parents in the team also use it on their baby's nappy rash. So they're all natural, which is awesome. So altogether, it's a 90-day detox program, but nobody these days wants to wait 90 days. So Jeanette's has come out with an ultimate lifting mask. And this product, you put it on like you would a normal mask. 30, 40 minutes later, you peel it off, and people are looking instantly 10, 15 years younger. So I love it. You put the serum on first, then you do the mask, and your face just feels so, so smooth afterwards. All of our products are not only scientifically proven, but they're clinically validated as well. And it's very, very rare for any cosmetic company to have third-party clinical testings done on their products. And you'll see this one here. I love this point. 100% of people would recommend these products to their family or their friends. So don't you think from an entrepreneurial point of view, if you're wanting to build a business, having something where people use the products and they continue to use them, continue to buy them, and continue to recommend them to your family and friends, that's how you're going to create a great, sustainable business. This one is a testing facility out in Dallas, Texas, and they tested this lady's spots, pores, wrinkles, and texture over a 60-day period. Being a 90-day detox, would have loved to have seen what it was after another month, but you can see she went from some pretty average results to almost top 90 percentile for everything. And they've come on record to say, out of thousands and thousands of ranges that they've tested, these are the best results that they've ever seen. Here are some results from some people in our team. This is a lady, Megan, here in Melbourne. She was a beautician, bit of a skeptic, didn't think the product would work. 30 days on the back of one hand. Absolutely incredible result. This one, lady Gail, out in country Victoria, really struggling to walk, really bad, cracked heels. 3 weeks using the serum and the body renewal, and her heel is all healed. This one you see especially around the eyes and the mouth area. So 3 days. Yes, it's a 90-day detox and the products work at a cellular level, but people really do start to see the results in a matter of days and weeks as well. This one, Maria, 6 weeks using the entire skincare range, easily looks 10, 15 years younger. And this one, this is a lady called Lynn Flaherty. She's from the US, and she's with another company in the industry. Some of you might have heard of them, called Mary Kay. Fantastic company. She was with them for 25 years, had the company car, went on all the holidays, so had a great business with them. And she just tried our products to say that they wouldn't do what we said they'd do. She had a friend who was a distributor who'd been hassling her to give them a bit of a go. So 6 months using the entire skincare range, the entire nutritional range, and it's pretty obvious why she'd handed back the company car keys and is now building a very, very successful Jeunesse business. And this one as well on the cheek, especially in the collagen and elastin. We mentioned we're a bit of an impatient society, guys. No one wants to wait 90 days, and nobody even wants to wait 30 minutes. So if this product, Instantly Ageless, it's an all-natural product. It works in less than 2 minutes. It's an unbelievable product made up of 92% water, lasts up to 8 hours. You'll see the magic working. If you're a bit of a skeptic like me and you think as if 2 minutes, this one blew me away, but there's so many videos floating around as well. Get back to the person who sent you this link and they can show you where you can watch like fine lines, wrinkles. I've seen even bags under the eyes and pimples disappear before your very own eyes. This product is absolutely amazing. It has absolutely exploded the Jeunesse business. Now, we really have been the best kept secret in the industry and even in the beauty industry, but on the back of these incredible results, word really is starting to get out. We've been featured now in a lot of high-end beauty magazines from Harper's Bazaar, Vogue, Cosmopolitan, not one paid ad by Jeunesse. So it's all free PR, free advertising. The media is literally knocking down our doors to write about our products. We all know aging really occurs from the inside out. So just like Jeunesse sourced the best doctor in Dr. Nathan Newman to deal with our skincare, we've gone and got the best doctor in Dr. Vincent Giampapa to deal with our insides and our nutritional side of things. Now, Dr. Vincent Giampapa, he's also very, very well known in the US. He's very well published. If you're studying anti-aging over in the US, he's written that curriculum. He consults with NASA on anti-aging, and he's just been nominated for 2 Nobel Medical Prizes for his research in stem cell technology. And his signature product is the AM/PM, and this is my favorite product of the range. And I guess the best way to describe it, it's like a freaky multivitamin. It's got 85 ingredients, everything your multivitamin, probiotic, essential oil has in one, plus 5 patented ingredients that target your anti-aging. So your DNA repair, stem cell maintenance, stem cell regulation. So you have 2 AMs in the morning for energy and 2 PM at night for sleep, which help your body repair, recover, and restore while you're at rest. So your most recognizable testimonial on this is how well people are sleeping at night and then how energized they're then feeling the next day. The next product is called Finity, and this product, we're no longer talking about slowing down the aging process, but Finity is all about age reversal, and it's got the only component known to mankind that can reverse the age of a human cell, and that technology actually won the 2009 Nobel Medical Prize. So it's backed by the highest of science, and it's an absolutely unbelievable product. The next one's called Reserve Gels. This one, it's an all-natural antioxidant fruit blend, and the main ingredient in it is called resveratrol. Resveratrol is the most studied antioxidant in the world, over 6,000 clinical studies on this and on its benefits. Harvard are calling it the modern miracle in anti-aging. Now, this is actually a bestseller globally. You think of Asia, how they're really big on preventive health, preventive medicine. They're absolutely fanatical about this product. You just rip the top off and you consume it. It's great for your energy and all of that as well. Then we've got VitaCell. So this product, it was initially made for malnourished babies. It's a all-natural rice powder blend from Thailand. And then when they realized the effect that it had on adults as well, they've gone and released it to everyone. So it's a cellular detoxification product. If you know anyone that's, has any of those gut problems like your gluten or your celiac, they'll love this product. It's great for your digestive health, your immune system. There's no gluten, dairy, preservatives, or anything artificial at all in this product. And then the last one of the range, it's called the Zen Body System. And this one, we're no longer talking about, it's not your typical gimmicky weight loss program. This one's made by the Nobel Prize nominee, and it's all about fat loss and lean muscle gain. So it's a 3-part system. When you use it all together, that's when you'll get your best results. So it's got the tablets, the Zen Shape, which is all about controlling your cravings, feel fuller for longer, that kind of thing. You've then got the Zen Fit, which is an amino acid drink that's all about burning your fat. And then there's a Zen Pro, which is a protein shake, which is all about building your lean muscle. Now this is 6 weeks, incredible, especially around the stomach region. And this lady, Ellen in Melbourne, this was 8 weeks, 13 kilos. She's now gone on to lose over 26 kilos. So an awesome result there. Now that's it from our product, guys. We've got a complete youth enhancement system that works not only from the outside in, but the inside out as well. And I love that we've got a nice compact range. Jeanette isn't going to bring out something that doesn't serve a purpose. You don't have to, carry around your brochure promoting 350 different products. This is nice. It's X Factor. It's cutting edge, and all of the products are absolutely standout products. We've also got a great home-based business rewards plan as well for anybody that's interested in making some extra income, whether it's a little bit of money or a lot of money that you're after. Jeanette has something for everyone. So there's 6 different ways that you can make money, and I'm going to touch over them tonight. You're not going to probably be an expert by the end of tonight. I know it took me 3 or 4 goes over it and then a sit down with my enroller to understand it, but we've got some great videos that go for 20, 30 minutes that explain the ins and outs of all of it. So if you do want to know the nitty gritty, get back to the person who sent you this link and they can get that your way. But the first way, it's more your old school traditional style of doing business. I think most people would recognize this retail profit. So you buy products at wholesale and then on-sell them at retail. So for example, one serum here in Australia, that's meant to say AUD, sorry, is $171. At retail, you can then buy it at wholesale for $103, which gives you a nice big profit margin of $66.51. So this is a great profit margin and upfront way of doing things. If you know anyone that has a beauty therapy business, or anywhere there's an appointment-based business, or just even anyone that wants a party plan and is not interested in building a network, this is a great way for them to make an income. The next way, it's a new customer acquisition bonus, which basically when you first join Jeunesse, you get your wholesale membership for a once-off $38 payment, and from there you then get a once-off chance to purchase a heavily discounted product package. We've got packages for people that are product curious all the way up to those that are business serious, so get back to the person who sent you this and they can help partner up your goals with the best package that there is available for you. But depending on what size package your person picks, depends on the size of upfront commission that you will then receive. So it's either $25 all the way up to $250. You'll also see there's a thing called CV, which is a points system, which will lead me to the next part in team commission. So we've got also a points way of doing things because it is a global business with lots of different currencies in all different countries. So this is a great way of doing things to make it fair and even for everybody. But with Jeunesse, we've got a binary compensation plan. So bi meaning 2, everybody has to build 2 teams, a left team and a right team. When every product and every product package comes with a points value, and so every time product is purchased in anywhere in your organization, whether it's the left team or the right team, and this situation occurs where you've got 600 points on one side, 300 points on the other, it will bind together and you'll make a $35 team commission. In that part of the compensation plan, I know when I looked into it, I thought $35, that's not too exciting. That's hardly dinner these days. But if you build 2 successful businesses with Jeunesse, you can make up to $26,250 US per week, which is about 1.3 million US a year. And we already have 3 people here in Australia that are maxing that part of the plan out. So this part is capped. The great thing about it, though, is if you are one of those people that cap it, which I'm sure all of us, we're going to get there, then it just rolls over to the next week. So you never actually lose any money at all. But the next part of the plan, which is your matching bonus. So this part, there's absolutely no limit on any of your earnings in this part of the plan. So basically, anybody that you personally introduce to Jeunesse becomes your level 1. And you're entitled to a 20% match on whatever you can help that person make in the previous part of the plan. Anybody that they bring into the business becomes your level 2. You'll get a 15% match. Anybody they bring in, your level 3, 10% match. and down 7 levels at 5%. So I absolutely love this because it really creates a lot of teamwork as well, because at the end of the day, 20% of nothing is nothing. So everybody really wants to help each other to reach their goals and achieve what they want to achieve out of the business, because that way, by helping other people, everybody wins. And then number 5 is just an enhancement on number 4. So basically, you can just give yourself a nice, simple pay rise. Now, if you get 5 happy customers, that's just 5 people that purchase the products that are not building the business, so don't go on to enroll anyone, which is very, very simple to do. Your 20% will go up to 25%. If you can enroll 10 customers, so 10 people happily using the products, that 20% will go up to 30% and it will stay there. So you think earlier we talked about the clinical trials where 100% of people would recommend these products to their friends and their family. It's pretty simple to get 10 happy customers with Jeanette's. And then number 6, it's the diamond bonus pool. So basically, when you hit a level in the Jeanette's business called a diamond, you'll be able to share in 3% of the company's overall profits. And this is paid out on a pro rata basis depending on the size of your business. And the average diamond would make about $250,000 extra on top of what they make out of the compensation plan just for getting to diamond. So it's a fantastic part of the plan. We're all running to get to diamond, that's for sure. Now, if you love to travel, you've absolutely come to the right place as well, because simply by building your business, the company will reward you with so many great incentives. You can literally go on 4 to 5 all expenses or even partially funded paid trips every single year. So it's such an exciting place to be. And this year, there's trips to Noosa for us here in Australia next week. We're then off to the Gold Coast later on, and then there's a cruise departing out of Barcelona where we go around France and Italy as well. And then later on this year, they'll open up a promotion where you can win your way to the World Expo in Orlando. So it's an awesome way to see the world. I absolutely love traveling, and it's even better when somebody else is footing the bill, that's for sure. We're also partnered up with a great charity. So Randy and Wendy, they're big, big believers in giving back, which I absolutely love. That's something that I really hold close to my heart. I'm a massive believer in giving back. And Randy and Wendy, they set up a charity called Jeanette's Kids, which was all about feeding underprivileged children. But they quickly recognized that it's all good and well to go in and feed children and help people that are, in poverty. But as soon as you leave, that one meal, the next day they're still hungry and they're still in that same vicious cycle. So we partnered up with a charity called Free the Children, which is a more holistic approach to helping people. So it's actually, you adopt a village and you empower them to get out of poverty. So you help them with schools and water and education, all of that kind of thing. So when we leave, they're a self-sustaining village where they don't need anything and they're not going to go back into poverty anymore. So it's a great long-term thing as well. Now, you might have had to listen to all this and be thinking that's all good and well, but can I do this? Well, absolutely you can. Anybody can do this business. I mean, if I'm not proof of that, I'm at 22 years old, no experience in literally anything in life when I joined this business. I'd only just turned 20, and I was so shy. You couldn't pay me to speak to one person on the phone, let alone doing what I'm doing these days. So anybody can do this business. We've got everything in place to help you be successful. We've got great step-by-step getting started trainings. We do these webinars every single Monday night. There's another one on at 11:30 Melbourne time for the others that live, in the western side of Australia. We've got great Facebook pages, over 40 live events all throughout Australia every single month, great customer service and general managers. And I absolutely love this last point. Because we're such a ground floor opportunity, we have 24/7 access to 6 and 7 figure earners. I mean, where else can you build a business as a first timer where someone that's making upwards of $3 million residual income a year, who's in the top 30 earners of the industry, is more than happy to get on the phone with you and help you build your business? Because that is what Jeanette's is all about. Everybody is so selfless. They really want to help you be successful, and they will literally bend over backwards to help you. We really match energy with energy. If you're putting in the effort, we'll help you any way we can. Now, we're a real tech-savvy company, which I love, Jeanette. It's really up to date and up with the times. So we've got a great free app on the phone, J Mobile, where you can track your business, you can enroll people, all sorts of reports and sending out video campaigns, all this fancy stuff, literally from the palm of your hand. So you don't actually even need to carry around your laptop anymore. It's a real smart way of doing business. So, guys, whether you want to be a customer in the business or, you want to do this as a bit of a part-time thing where you want to make an extra couple $100 a month just to help you maybe with a bit of extra choices, or whether you want to do this something where you can create more of a life-changing income, a six-figure plus income, we can help you with that. So your first step is to get a virtual business kit, which is like a wholesale membership with the company. In Australia, it's a $38.05 payment, and that will give you your own wholesale account. So you'll be able to purchase the products at 30 to 40% off. You'll get your own personalized website with a front and back office system, and access to all of our training and our mentoring and everything as well. From there, you get a once-off chance to purchase a heavily discounted product package. Please get back to the person who sent you this link, and they can show you what packages are available, and show you also a document on why we promote certain packages over others. And then it really is earn while you learn, guys. This is something that, I've been involved 2.5 years, and I'm still learning things every single day. So it's a fantastic business, definitely the best thing that I've ever done. And Jeunesse is absolutely the full package. So if what you've heard tonight, guys, if you're a little bit curious, whether from a consumer point of view or you want to build a business, we'd absolutely love to get in touch with you. And I really hope that we get to see you in all the corners of the world. So thank you for listening to me tonight, guys. I hope you've got something out of it.